We live. Good
Woo!
afternoon. Good afternoon.
That was a close one. That was a close one. I pressed the live button just in time.
Uh-oh.
Otherwise, we could have been talking again. Uh, is there some music on here?
Nope.
No? There we go.
There you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, baby. Welcome, welcome. We're glad to see you here on a hot, what is this, a Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday, May 11th, 2023 year of our Lord. And speaking of that, this is the word of the day. A wicked man puts up a bold front, but an upright man gives thought to his ways. I don't know. I think they forgot the S on that give, but that's good enough. And like I was telling Mr. James there, I really don't know any wicked men personally, so I don't know what to say about anything like that. But I know a wise man does give thought before he jumps out there. An upright man gives thought to his ways. So I have to think about my ways all the time, and sometimes they need revising all the time. Well, speaking of which, being more wrong than right half the time.
Welcome to Amazing Grace.
That too.
Sports
Go on and finish it off.
My name is Erick James, co-host, the host of
Amazing Grace Sports Network, and I am Clay Morris.
There you go.
So here we are once again on the Thursday. This is NBA Thursday. And we have 4 games to talk about. Since we talked to you last time, there's been 4 playoff games played. Nobody's been eliminated. The Celtics, the 76ers, the Suns and the Nuggets, the Heat and the Knicks, and the Lakers and the Warriors. And we're going to start off with the games that went on Tuesday night, which we didn't cover because we went on Tuesday day. That being said, the Philadelphia 76ers traveled to Boston, Massachusetts, and they slapped the bejesus out of the Celtics, 115 to 103. It wasn't even really that close. The Celtics, they were outscored in the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter. I guess you get the idea, okay? What's disturbing about this is that usually the Celtics are in the free throw disparity. The NBA is a lot like the WWE. There's a referee in there, or referees in there to give you a push or hold you down, hold you back. Sometimes they give you the push. And when they give you the push, you're supposed to get over and do the job. Unfortunately for the Celtics, once they give you the push and you don't go over, that's a WWE term, they don't give you the push again. So they're not going to get the push in Philadelphia. That being said, let's get on to the particulars. Let's start off with the losers, who shot 34 free throws and made only 25 of them, as opposed to the 76ers, who only shot 27 but made 23 of them. That's what I mean, the push. Philadelphia, Boston Celtics. Let's start off with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum played 40 minutes, was 11 for 27. 11 for 27, not that good. 3 for 11 from the three-point line, even worse. But they sent him to the line 13, a couple of times. He shot 13 foul shots, only made 11 of them, which is pretty darn good for 36 points. I think what we have to notice here is the plus minus on this sheet. In the plus minus, he's a minus 26. He leads the team in negativity as far as that goes. So then we move on to Al Horford. Just when you thought Jason Tatum had a bad night, listen to Al Horford's night. 25 minutes. 25 minutes. 0 for 7. Let's just cut to the chase. 0 points. Marcus Smart, 34 minutes, 2 for 7. Yes, 2 for 7. Let's just cut to the chase. 14 points. Derek White. They said, let's start Derek White. Let's see what happens. And I'll tell you what happened. Nothing much. He played 34 minutes, was 2 for 6. 3 for 3. They even sent Derek White to the free throw line. That's when you know they're getting a push. He made his 3 free throws for a total of 7 points. And Jaylen Brown played 34 minutes. Jaylen was 9 for 16, fairly good field goal shooting there. 3 for 6 from the three-point line, but he was 3 for 8. They sent Jaylen to the line a couple of times. And out of the 8 foul shots he took, he made only 3 for 24 points. Yeah, that's the way it looked, okay? They got 22 points from the bench, nobody in double figures. Now let's get on to the winners. And the guys who should win tonight. I'm going to surprise my cohort here by saying Philadelphia's going to win tonight. PJ Tucker outscored Al Horford. He played 34 minutes, which is, well, he played 9 minutes more, so I guess that might be the case. But he was only 1 for 4 for 3 points. But he was a plus 11 while he was out there. Tobias Harris, 31 minutes, 7 for 10. I don't know what defense the Celtics were playing, but they weren't playing on Tobias. 16 points. Joel Embiid, 37 minutes, 10 for 23 for 33 points. Tyrese Maxey, 42 minutes, 10 for 21 for 30 points. And Mr. James Harden. Can I get a James Harden? Let me see what I can do for James Harden over here. Because James Harden, he was the brunt of my jokes. And now I ain't laughing anymore. Because James is just, he only shot the ball 8 times. And he scored 17 points. I don't know how you do that. You got to be pretty darn talented. And apparently, Mr. Harden is. He managed to get the job done. The 76ers took the game. They're playing tonight at home in Philadelphia. My guess is they're going to get the push.
Well, Horford got 0 points. What's his average? 20 points a game?
Which one?
Horford.
Heck no. I think his average is maybe 8 points a game.
Okay, 8 points a game. What's Marcus' average?
Gee whiz. I would say I would give Marcus 12 points a game.
12 points, so that's 20 points?
That's 20 points.
Okay. If they play like they should play, we got no problems. Okay? Thank you very much.
Famous last words.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Next game, we go to the West Coast, and we
That's
had
right.
Phoenix Suns went on down to Denver, and Denver said, not tonight. Not tonight.
You mean it wasn't a Landry Shamet didn't make it happen?
No,
Okay.
no.
Let's just take him off.
No. So Denver won 118 to 102.
For the Denver Mining signed up in there.
Denver leads the series 3-2. Let's check
3-2.
Check out the particulars. Mr. Kevin Durant, 42 minutes, 10 of 24 shooting, 0 for 3 in the three-point lane.
Well, he wasn't trying to jack the ball up. I mean, Kevin, he took his time.
And he realizes if they ain't hitting, let's stop shooting them.
Let's stop shooting.
He scored 26 points. Mr. Josh Okogie, I would say.
Good enough for me.
Okogie, 8 minutes, 0 for 3 from the field goal and hit 1 point. Lord.
Yeah, but he scored more than Al Horford did. In just 8 minutes.
Oh, my God. All right. Mr. DeAndre Ayton gave 2 minutes,
right
7 for 12 shooting for a big 14 points.
Mr. DeAndre Ayton.
Mr. Cameron Payne, 31 minutes, 3 for 5 shooting. He gave him a big 7 points.
7 points. Yeah.
Devin Booker, 41 minutes, 8 for 19 shooting. He gave him 28 points.
Devin Booker right there, the man. 28 points. Somebody had to carry the load because
a few people wasn't carrying their weight and they didn't get enough going on. Everybody from the bench gave them a total of 9, 18,
11,
27 points.
Yeah, it wasn't much. They didn't get much going. They got slapped down.
So
slapped down in Denver.
Not enough right then.
Right there. Right now, right there.
Mr. Denver. We'll see what Denver's doing. Mr.
Well,
Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon gave 36 minutes, 4 of 13 for 10 points. Mr. Michael Porter Jr. gave him 28 minutes, 7 of 11 for 19
pretty good.
points.
That guy's pretty good.
Yeah. And our man, Mr. Nikola Jokic, 38 minutes, 12 of 20 for a big 29 points. He'll be the highest scorer.
Yeah, that would be him.
Mr. Jamal Murray, 37 minutes, 7 of 15 for 19 points.
He's always showing out. He's always there.
And Mr. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 27 minutes, 1 of 6 for a big 7 points.
Well,
but they had a sighting of Bruce Brown, who came off the bench and gave him some big minutes.
25 points.
Big 25 points.
25 points. He carried the load.
BB, Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown. That was it. 34 points from the bench total. 25 of them was his.
Yeah, you're right. And Denver won.
And Denver won. Oh my gosh. So, elimination. Both these teams are going to play elimination games tonight. Elimination because if Philadelphia wins or the Nuggets win, that means the Celtics and the Suns are eliminated. Unfortunately for the Celtics, they're playing in Philadelphia. Fortunately for the Suns, they're playing in Phoenix, so they could stave off elimination. They have the hometown. The home team is playing at home. They have the crowd after them. They're going to be booing everything that the Nuggets do. While on the other hand, the Celtics are going to be in Philadelphia, and everything they do is going to get booed from the beginning. So let's move on to the Knicks.
It won't be like Atlanta. Atlanta,
no, well, definitely not
Atlanta, Boston.
You can lose all day long in Boston and go to Atlanta and still have the crowd cheer for you. It's a Celtic, and it's just a beautiful thing. But it ain't gonna happen in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's gonna be ugly, and that's gonna be a heck of a game if the Celtics show up to play. But they're gonna have to show up to play right from the beginning. That being said, we're moving on. The Miami Heat tried to close out the New York Knicks last night in New York, and it didn't happen. New York fought back. Miami went to New York and lost 103 to 112. If we turn it around, the Knicks won 112 to 103. That's the way it went, that game. But Miami jumped out on New York. From the first quarter, they outscored them by 10 points. But then New York came back. So it didn't look good for New York. Let's start off with the particulars. Kevin Love started the game, played 16 minutes. I don't know how they're getting 16 minutes out of him, but they got 4 points out of him too. 4 points in 16 minutes. After that, they subbed in Duncan Robinson. You didn't see him again. Oh, well, you did at the end. Jimmy Butler played 43 minutes. They're just going to ride Jimmy like a horse.
He's hurting though. So
Yep, 5 for 12. He didn't even shoot a 3-point, but he went to the line 11 times. He shot 11 foul shots and had 19 points. Bam Adebayo played 39 minutes. 7 for 11, 4 for 4 from the free throw line for 18 points. Gabe Vincent, they didn't get much out of Gabe. 23 minutes, 3 for 10, 6 points. And Matt Strus played 26 minutes, 5 for 11 for 14 points. Now here's where the Erick Spoelstra, Pat Riley stratagem comes into play. Duncan Robinson came off the bench and played 22 minutes, which is almost as much as any of the starters, except for Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. And he had 17 points. Caleb Martin came off the bench and played 28 minutes. They subbed him in for Kevin Love, and that's the last you saw of Kevin Love. They started running the ball up and down the court. He played 28 minutes, was 4 for 7 for, 11 points?
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle Lowry came in and played 31 minutes. Those are starter minutes. Okay? Starter minutes. For 9 points. But he carried the team. He made shots when he needed. He was only 3 for 11, but it was his presence and his flopping and flipping all over the place that stemmed the tide and gave Miami a chance to win, but they ultimately came up short. For the New York Knicks, it's just this. Let me find this guy, Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is the reason why they won this game. This guy played 48 minutes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All 40. He didn't come off the floor. They said, you know what? We're going to live and die with this, and that's all to it. Don't worry about it. Whatever happens, happens, but you're not getting off the floor. That was that. Really, that was it. 48 minutes.
Can't do that every game, though, but go ahead.
I guarantee you, next game, he's going to be playing 48 minutes, unless he's in foul trouble.
He'll be hurting, man. He'll be hurting.
Yeah, he'll be hurting, but he'll be out there. I know that much. They ain't going to waste it. They're not going to freaking, Jalen Brunson, that guy right there, they ain't going to pull him out that game unless there's foul trouble. Other than that, that guy is going to be out there the whole game, period. So let's get to the particulars on New York Knicks. Julius Randle played 36 minutes, 7 for 13, 4 for 7 for three-point line. Great stats. He went to the free throw line, had 10 free throws, made 6 of them, 24 points. Mitchell Robinson, always an enigma. He's the slowest guy on the court. Plays pretty good defense. Played 26 minutes, 2 for 5, 8 points. But here's the thing: when Mitchell Robinson's out, whenever you look at Mitchell Robinson's stat, it's always in the plus column. I don't care if everybody in the Knicks is in the zero. Mitchell Robinson is in the plus. Jalen Brunson played 48 minutes, was 12 for 22. 4 for 10 for 3.9, not that good, but 10 for 12 free throws, 38 points. RJ Barrett played 38 minutes, 8 for 17, 26 points. And Quentin Grimes, a young whippersnapper, he played 48 minutes also. No rest, none. Playoff basketball, we got to win. Quentin Grimes played 48 minutes, 3 for 8, 8 points. But I guess he showed the enthusiasm and the hustle to be out there. The bench just scored 8 points off the bench, but you don't need the bench when you got 2 players that are playing the whole darn game. Yeah, Tom Thibodeau is known to ride his players like he used to do Mr. Rose, Derrick Rose. He's known to ride him all the way through, and, well, they won the game.
All right. Next game, we had LA went on to check out the Warriors, and they got down there. Warriors said, not today.
Not today.
Warriors beat LA 121 to 106.
They weren't having it. Klay Thompson showed up.
He showed. All right, Anthony Davis for the Lakers gave him 32 minutes, 10 of 18 shooting for a big 23 points.
When he wasn't getting mugged. Yeah, they were mugging Anthony, baby. Mugging him.
Mr. Gerard Vanderbilt, 11 minutes, 0 for 2 from the field goal. He gave him a big egg.
Yeah, him and Al Horford, they go to the same food restaurant. They're eating the same food. LeBron James gave him 39 minutes, 9 of 17, shooting for a big 25 points. He was 4 for 4 from the field, from the foul line. Good job. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, good job.
Really?
Mr. D'Angelo Russell, 30 minutes, 6 of 10 shooting for 15 points. And then we have Mr. Austin Reeves. Reeves, 36 minutes, 5 of 12 shooting for a big 15 points.
You do notice that LeBron James a minus in that plus-minus column, right?
Yeah, minus 16, yeah.
Minus 16.
He's not doing nothing different than what he's already been doing. So what are you going to say? Mr. Derek Schroeder.
I want more. If you're going to be the king and the greatest gosh darn player, you better get out there and lay it out there, buddy. How do people let him get away with this? He sluts off, doesn't do what he should be doing, just wants to shoot a three-pointer. And when he's a minus 16, people just, I didn't see that. He got 25 points, though. 25 points to me, he didn't play no defense.
LeBron, you got to play some defense. Play some defense, man. I think the Warriors going to win this series anyway.
You think so? It's tied up. Was it tied up?
No, 3-2.
Well, heck, they're going back to LA. They should win it there.
LA leads, so we'll see how it goes.
I mean, yeah, LA should win it there. They should
take them
on out of there.
The Warriors started out slow. I don't want the Warriors to win, but the way it looked, I don't know. We'll see. All right.
It's going to happen. Yeah, you're going to talk about the winners.
Talking about the winners. Schroeder came off the bench, gave him 14 points. Derek Schroeder, 29 minutes, 14 points. Everybody else is in single digits for 106.
That little spider monkey has been a thorn in everybody's side and since he's came in the league. You can't stop Dennis Schroeder sometimes. When he's on, you can't stop him.
Yeah, he does his thing. All right, let's look at Golden State. DeAndre Green, 30 minutes, 7 of 11.
That's Draymond Green. DeAndre.
Yeah. Draymond Green, 30 minutes, 7 of 11 shooting. He hit a whole 20 points. Oh,
yeah, he was hitting them, baby. Draymond was laughing all the way.
What happened there?
He was killing them.
I guess so.
I mean, I don't know what this coach is doing. They got Tristan Thompson on the team just for Draymond Green, and they never played him. Draymond was slapping people upside the head, shoving them out the way.
Andrew Wiggins, 36 minutes, 10 of 18. Nice. 25 points. Seth Curry, 39 minutes, 12 of 24, 27 points. Klay Thompson, 37 minutes, 3 of 12 for a big 10 points. He wasn't doing nothing.
Well, he's out there.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Mr. Gary Payton II, 27 minutes, 4 or 5 shooting for a big 13 points. Yeah. Let's see. Jordan Poole gave him 11 off.
Gave him 11.
The rest of the bench gave him another 15, 36 points from the bench. It was enough. to
Curry
win
was making some incredible shots.
Los Angeles. Yes.
Curry was making some incredible shots, and I really don't know what you can do with that when he's out there doing that. He was flicking the ball and it was going in from 3 points.
Look, that dude has perfected his shot to a point beyond.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary that anybody could shoot that good.
Mhm.
When he's on, it's like, what is going on here? This
He does.
can't be real.
He does it in warm-ups, man. Crazy
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Yeah, you know what? He's the best shooter I've ever seen.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, he cemented it last year in the playoffs, and he's really cemented it this year because it's not a letdown. You know, he's gone through injuries, and there's still no letdown. He still perseveres. He still brings it at a high level each and every game, and he's got to be one of the smallest guys on the court.
Yeah.
And he's going to get out there and bang. I don't even know if we can, how can you even say that? But he does. He's going to get out there and bang every game. How many rebounds does he have? I bet he has at least 7 rebounds. Steph Curry. 7 rebounds.
No. No, he got 3. 7 was Wiggins.
Yeah. Well, I've been wrong more often than I've been right. Steph Curry sticks his nose in there. My point is that he sticks his nose in there to get rebounds.
Yeah.
For one of the smallest guys out there.
Well, point guards have changed over the years dramatically with these guys. Remember Tiny Archibald?
Yeah.
He did his thing, but he was no three-point shooter.
No.
No three-point shooter, but he managed the court. He managed the court. And that's what point guards used to do, is manage the court. They never scored like even Irvin, Magic Johnson.
Right.
He never scored a whole bunch of points, but he made sure everybody else scored. He managed the court.
Well, there was no 3-point line with Tony Archibald played until his later years.
Right.
So he didn't have that choice. But Tony Archibald once averaged 30 points a game. I think one year he averaged 30 points a game and a double-double. So it's 30 points a game and over like 13 assists for this whole season.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy was a scorer. And if he had been a 3-point line, it probably would have been easier on him. But they didn't have it back then.
Yeah,
when he came into the league, they didn't have it.
And now everybody got to be able to shoot 3-pointers coming into the league now. Big men, small men alike,
But if you look at the 3-point statistics here, the Lakers and the Golden State shot 35 3-pointers. They only made 13 of them. The Lakers shot 27 and made 10. They both had the same percentage, 37%.
Yeah.
So it really didn't make that much of a difference. But the fact that you can hit these 3-pointers, they only made 3 more 3-pointers than LA did.
Mm-hmm.
I think what's telling in this game is that they let them play. They didn't give the Lakers the push. And if the Lakers don't get the push, they don't win. They can't win without being given the push. For free throws, each one of them only shot 15 free throws. Each team had 15 free throws. If the Lakers don't get a disparity in the free throws, I pointed this out earlier in the year, they're not going to win.
Well, one of their problems is they stop to fuss about everything they think is a foul. That slows their game down.
This is not nothing they're so used to getting the foul that when they don't get the foul, they just stand around and complain. And this, they stand there just, because they're so
the ball's gone the other way.
they're so used to ref calling phantom fouls for them. And this is what I don't like. I wish they didn't give the Celtics a push. All right. I really don't want any team to get the push. I want the team to decide their fate on their own. Show that they won it, because it's so unfair, really, to the other team or whoever team is playing, for another team to get the push. It's not basketball. So I wish the NBA would just cut it out. If they cut it out, they can't protect their stars when they want to. I guarantee you, LeBron James, if he gets the push, his team's going to win. He will take advantage of it. None of this crap like the Celtics do. I don't know what to do with it. What do we do? You're helping us out, and here we are just standing around clanging it anyway. No, take the damn ball to the hoop. We're giving you the calls. Can't you figure this out, you idiots? Unbelievable. But
Who's that being said,
let's make a decision on tonight's games, okay? Because we're into this thing, and we're probably going to be done in 5 more minutes, so let's make a decision here. Tonight, the 76ers are playing the Boston Celtics in Philadelphia, and your decision is, let's get this on paper here.
Celtics.
Mr. Erick James is picking the Boston Celtics, and I am picking the Philadelphia 76ers. So there's going to be a winner here. One way or the other.
Somebody got to win.
One of us is going to be right, and the other one's not going to be it's going to be not so right. And then we have the Suns, and we have the Denver Nuggets. Mr. Erick James. Well, I'll go first since you picked first the other time. I'm going with the Suns. And you, Mr. James?
I'm still with the Suns.
Oh, gosh. Just Suns all the way around. It's going to be a sunny day. I thought you would take Denver. I think Denver's going to – actually, I'm just going with the Suns because I want them to win. I think Denver's going to go in there and probably kick their butts because the Suns have been lucky to win even at home.
They got to go – they're going to go 7.
It's taking some monumental work from Booker and Durant to get these guys to win those 2 games. I mean, they were scoring 30 and 40 points each in order to get the Suns in, to win those contests. So I don't know if they can actually do it. When the pressure's on, we will see. I'm picking the Suns as sentimental favorites because I want Kevin Durant and Devin Booker to be in there against. It's probably going to be LA. LA's still ahead 3-2 if they can close out in LA. But we forgot to mention this, okay? Mr. Anthony Davis is hurt.
Oh.
He's got a concussion.
That's 30 days, man.
Well, they're not going to call it a concussion, but he went out with a head injury and he was looking woozy and dizzy. So they asked, a lot of questions was it a concussion? They said, we don't have a conclusion. No conclusion on the concussion.
Well, they can't say if they make the statement, he's done.
That's right. So they're not going to make that statement.
Right.
But they were mugging him. And Kevin Looney, who's been known to throw bows, threw a bow to his head, and Anthony went down.
Oh, jeez.
So that could spell doom. But like I said, this is where LeBron James gets to show his versatility, much like Magic Johnson did way back when they needed him to play center.
Yeah,
LeBron James should be down there on the block, shoving people around, getting N1s, and proving himself. But I very much doubt that will ever happen. What do you think?
Come on, LeBron. Show him wrong.
This is your time. All this time and all this talk, you just showing yourself as the king. When the chips are up, what do? You stand back there and shoot 3-pointers. Your team needs you on the block. I mean, who they got? Draymond Green and Kevin Looney? Come on. Push the envelope. If you're going to stand out there just shoot perimeters, they can handle this. You go down there and start drawing fouls on Draymond Green, it's over. What are you going to do? Every time, actually, I already know what you're going to do. You're going to play outside because you had the time to do this when you were in Cleveland, and you never did it. The Warriors beat you 2 out of 3 times. You won't go down on the freaking block and make it work. We will see.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Mr. James has some salmon and grits getting ready for him.
Yes,
he
sir.
started cooking it. He started cooking it before we sat down to do the podcast. I just want to let you guys know that if you want to know why he's in such a rush.
Can you smell it?
If you want to know why he's in such a rush, it's because he started cooking it before we sat down. So he's just rushing through this. He doesn't really have much of an opinion on anything today. He's eloquent and just overboard and effusive about what he thinks, but not today. Not today. Homeboy's got to roll. He's got to roll out.
Oh, man, you're funny, man. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
See, whenever you hit him with the truth, he can't say nothing. What are you talking about? He just looks at you like, why'd you tell everybody? Jeez. All right, bro. Listen, we're going to do a Saturday. We're going to do a Saturday because the playoffs are happening so fast and so frequent that if we miss something, it could be a couple of days before we get to it. So we're going to do a Saturday podcast too. I'm going to put that in NBA Saturday. And we're going to go over the results of what happened tonight if it works out wrong for any of the two teams that are going on vacation. As we know.
Golf time.
Golf should be working on their game. These guys, you know what? I'm just going to sign off. I don't hate them. I love them. I think, like I said, I don't know any. I wouldn't even consider Kyle Lowry or Pat Riley, the people that I really. I respect them for what they do. I don't know any wicked people, but you know, I think the players don't take it serious. I mean, Kobe took it seriously, and I think you have to take what you're doing, especially when you keep losing. Why do you're not? I don't know. Play to win, and if you're not winning, you should spend the whole offseason working on something.
The whole passion of the NBA has changed, man. I mean, it's gone from the bad guys and people with passion really pushing hard to will their team to win, to just when somebody's down, it seems like everybody's down. Like the Celtics, like they had their tails behind it. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Somebody needs to step up on the Celtics and show the will to win.
Play. You guys
really the will to win.
Yeah.
And just lead the team on.
Let's go. Let's go.
If they don't, there's this timer, so we got to go.
All right.
Listen, everybody, it's been fun. It's been great. It's been fantastic. We do this because, we love it. And let me see what we got here. Do we got anything playing? Oh, yeah, we got that playing. Remember, you're the most important person in sports. You're the fan, okay? Love, hate your team. Love, hate another team. It doesn't matter. Don't waste too much time on it. Worry about your life. This is all fun and games. I don't hate any of these people that I talk about. I may dislike the way they play or some aspect of their game, but I don't hate them. I'm not going to hate LeBron James. I'm not going to hate Jimmy. I'm not going to hate Pat Riley. None of them. Tyrone Maxey or Joel Embiid. Not even the possum, James Harden. I don't hate on him. Okay? James Harden's a very good player in a lot of ways. And that's all that can be said. Listen, he's in the NBA. The majority of us aren't. So he's a pretty good player, whether you like it or not. So love, hate, but enjoy it. Enjoy the game. Have fun. And take care of yourself more importantly. Care about yourself more than you care about liking or disliking any player.
That's good. That's really nice, dear young fella.
Young, man. I'm going to owe this guy money. Jeez. Button up my jacket here. I don't know if I have enough money to pay him for those compliments like that, but I'll take it.
All right, people. It's been a great day. We're going to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens tonight, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans everywhere.
Watch our post. Make sure you like and subscribe, like, and follow.
Leave some comments. Okay. And get on the ride. Have some fun. Okay. Yes. We will talk to you later. See you on Saturday. I can turn the music up and I can turn here we go. Can we hear the music?